Elizabeth,
Hi, Dino.
thank you so much for coming. It's really people like you that get into the beverage business that I think kind of elevates the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate you coming to the Beverage Forum. Just to glaze you up a little bit, you are one of my wife's favorite performers, one of my favorite performers. We love your
Thank
stuff.
you. Thank
and I have a feeling she's going to absolutely love your wine. How did you decide to jump into the wine game?
You know, I feel like this really started with this idea that I felt a little intimidated by wine when I was younger. And
It's fancy.
well, wine was fancy, and you go to this restaurant, you open that wine, there's a Saumonier, like I couldn't even pronounce it. Do you know what I mean? And like you're
I
looking.
just looked at the best label. I like that picture.
Right, or I just like the way it tastes. Is that crazy? I just want to like the way it tastes. And partnering with Marion, we just had the same sort of idea about democratizing wine, making wine a little more approachable, taking the traditions in the wine industry and sort of shaking it up a little bit. At the same time, we wanted to not just have like a great new personality when it came to wine.
Yeah.
We had to sort of remind people that you can get quality in a can. And so we've worked really hard at Archer Roose. One of the things that I feel like I've invested in here is technology. Like, how do we can wine in a way that it's a real replacement pour for your bottle of wine.
Well, it opens up so many occasions too.
It opens up so many occasions. When we first got involved, Marion sent it to me, and I was in Utah floating down a river, and I put the can in the river, and it kept it cold, and I was just floating along having it, and I thought, this is the greatest day of my life. Of course, this is like, I've now have my cooler drink,
You're thriving.
I'm thriving. I'd send it to my sister, and I said, what do you think of this wine? She goes, well, I'm at the 6-year-old soccer game, and all the soccer moms are much happier today on Saturday afternoon. And so I felt like I understood the consumer for this immediately because it was me. And it was women like me, women who want to have a glass of wine on a Tuesday night, but they don't want to open a whole bottle and waste it.
That's why I don't drink anymore. I never wasted it.
This is the problem. People are really, I think, that's what they want to be knowledgeable about the wine that they're drinking. They don't want to feel talked down to about it, and they want to feel like it fits their life and their lifestyle. And that's what I felt Archer Roose Wines was doing.
Well, and I think you answered it, but I really want to put a fine point on it. I'm sure you get approached by so many things. I'm sure so many things would like you to lend your name to it, your credibility to it, your halo to it. How do you decide on, okay, this is the one I want to put my energy into?
I felt like this category was ripe for an innovation, and that Archer Roose could be a leader in that innovation. And I think that cans, 25 years ago, 80% of beer was sold in bottles, and now 80% of beer is sold in cans. There's a reason for that. Aluminum versus glass and sustainability, these are global ideas that need to be addressed. Waste needs to be addressed. So the sustainability of being able to can it also just felt like the future of wine.
Yeah. Well, and like it's pool parties. It's out on the boat.
Exactly.
Broken glass kills the vibe.
I have my entire backyard is like, I don't allow anyone to have glass in it because I have like those little pebbles.
Oh yeah, hardscapes.
And you break one glass in there, and like I'm digging it out for a year. Do you know
your
what I
foot
mean?
will find it.
Exactly, my foot will find it. So it's just one of these, I just think it's an innovation that, yes, it works for life, but it also works, we built a huge on-premise business because we solve a lot of problems for on-premise, like people, getting rid of glass bottles, that costs money to get rid of that waste. And our aluminum, you're already getting rid of cans, like you can stomp it down, it goes 100% of municipalities in America recycle aluminum. So it just makes sense. There's a reason we went from corks to screw tops, and now we're saying, like, get rid of the bottle altogether.
I feel like we're becoming best friends. I've been selling drinks for 30 years, and I talk to a lot of celebrities. Sometimes they forget the name of the product. So to watch you sell it like that and have understanding of the industry is mind-blowing to me. Because usually my follow-up question is, how involved are you really? But I almost don't think I have to ask that.
Well, I love going on-premise. So the on-premise business is, we get to do so many activations in that space. Regal Cinemas, for instance. That's so easy for me. And also, I love...
used to sneak wine into Regal Cinemas.
Well, you don't have to. You can buy Archer Roose wines now. Having a glass of wine while watching the movie, it makes perfect sense. And we did incredible business there, and I was able to go. JetBlue, we have an incredible partnership with JetBlue. Princess Cruise Lines, we have a great partnership with Princess. Aluminum versus glass on a a ship that has to deal with weight is like a huge problem solver for that class. And so it's been really fun to get with partners, get in there, and just talk to the consumer in a really relatable, approachable way. That was what I got brought in to do, was make the wine approachable. And I knew that it was quality because it just tasted good.
Yeah. Well, we look at all these brands and you get from like influencers to movie stars.
Yeah.
And it's a real art and a science. Like, how do you use your celebrity to give the brand a leg up, but still keep it authentic?
I think for the celebrity just affords a little access, right? It affords your wife likes my movies, so you come and talk to me. Yeah. Right?
Well, I'm a beverage nerd.
I get to get a little more access. When JetBlue comes along and says, we want to put something in the seat back for you, I'm like, hey, I'm right here. Let's do it. Let's have fun. And so I get to, my creativity and my personality, I think, really shine through in the product. And that's what I wanted it to be authentically representative of who I am. Like, I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm approachable and open. I'm trying to have fun, and I drink wine. So, it made perfect sense.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a lift. Well, the best part was I came in a little early and I had a chance to watch you interact with buyers and stuff. And I'm like, this lady's a wine merchant. Like, this is blowing me away.
I want Archer Roose to be like Budweiser. Like, you walk in and you're going to order, can I have an Archer Roose? And that I want it to be name brand.
Got it.
I think we can be
I got
real.
David Coors downstairs. I'm going to introduce you to him. It's a trip when your name is on the can.
I know. That's true. I want to be a true replacement pour for people in their daily lives. I think we can do it. We canned wine had a bad rap. I think we have been changing that storytelling for several years now. And we know we stand for quality, and we're also innovating in the space. So it's a very exciting thing to be a part of.
Got it. I'm usually afraid to ask this question because I don't want to put it on the spot, but you're so good at it. Like, tell me about the wine. Like, tell me about how it's made. Tell me about where it's from.
Well, one thing I want to say is we're very transparent about all those things. We put our people, places, and practices on the back of every can. A lot of companies won't put their ingredients on their wine because they're adding a lot of crap in there, sulfites, preservatives.
My favorite is processing agents.
There you go.
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Yeah.
So we tell you what's in our wine because we're not afraid of you knowing that we have a very low intervention wine. We work with our vintners all over the world, and you're getting the wine from where it's meant to be. So our Proseccos are from Italy, where Prosecco's meant to be from. Bubbly, sorry, I can't say Prosecco. How dare I?
Sparkling.
Our Prosecco-like wine, our bubblies.
Yeah. Thank God you didn't say champagne.
That's right. No, I did not. Are from where they're meant to be from. Like, we have a wine from Argentina, we have a wine. Exactly. And I think it's really important when you're telling people what they're drinking that it's honest and they're getting what they hope to be getting. They're getting that sense that they're traveling the world when they're drinking our wine.
Got it. And then I love to ask this question because no one's ever done. You're always tinkering. Like, what's next for the brand?
Can I say this? Chardonnay.
Yeah.
What's next for the brand is Chardonnay. We are 2 months out, I think, from launching our Chardonnay.
I can't let my business partner drink Chardonnay because it's a different kind of buzz.
So Chardonnay is it's the biggest white wine brand in America, and we took a lot of time to find an incredible vintner to make it with us.
Because if you get it wrong, everybody knows.
And everybody knows. And we didn't want to do like an overly buttery, we wanted it to be fresh, and so that when you're drinking out of a can, it feels like it's the right thing to be drinking out of a can. I personally love it. It's delicious. It's floral. It's bright. I think it's absolutely going to be our next bestseller.
That's hard to get a better endorsement than that. Where can people find it right now?
Right now, we have are you in California or everywhere?
Well, my listeners are everywhere. We're global reach.
We're all over the place.
This is the internet.
You can buy us at Target and at Sprouts and at Kroger and
big partnerships.
Yeah, Bevmo. We got a lot of big partnerships.
Fantastic.
And everywhere you're out getting entertainment, you go to Dave & Buster's, you go to Regal, you're playing golf. Like, hopefully we're exactly where you are.
Well, this is incredible. I've seen a lot of sort of founder-led brands that the founder just happens to be a celebrity and sort of vice versa. And the ones that work it. And I've not seen anybody work it like you in a long time. So congratulations for that. Congratulations for that. Welcome to the beverage community.
Thank you.
I would tell everyone, get out and try this because it is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, Archer Roose Wines.
Thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. That was a good time.
Yeah.